Hey guys, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm in the grass. Oh man, this brings back the Ni no Kuni days starting a video like this. I hope maybe I can remember to start every video like that, but I probably won't remember to because, well, you know, I'm fickle. Oh geez, my cold resist is running out. I'm just standing around here, dicking around trying to move the camera into the grass. Jeez. Alright, so this shrine is on top of this little structure here. But there are problems, because you can't climb the ice. However, you can climb the tree roots. I'm not sure, actually, if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it because I see them here, and it's like, well, you know, I might as well try. I could probably jump because there's like a flat surface up there I can stand on to rest up. Let's do that, and then we'll do the rest of this just one step at a time here. Yeah, I mean, it's probably better not to jump if you're not sure that you can make it up. I mean, if you can make it there, yeah, that's fine. This might not even be all the way up, though. So I'm still seeing a lot of ice right there. The shrine is just right here, so maybe he's going to turn around this way? Oh yeah, it's right there. Oh, just run up to it then. Haha, yeah, we made it. Alright. Told you we were going to get to the shrine eventually. I didn't think it was going to be part 4 that we were going to be doing this. But yeah, we've just been doing a lot of dicking around, explaining stuff, going through caves, talking about 80 squares on the map. Just good lord, man. There is like so much to know about this game that I don't even think I've learned everything yet. I'm figuring at this point, like, I don't feel like I know enough, but I think I'll be learning stuff as I go. And so, you know, there's still plenty of time to learn, like, end-game stuff and mid-game stuff, but for now, I mostly have things worked out and what I want to do. I'm not really sure about, like, the order of things, especially early on, because there's so many things that you could do early that would really help, but I think I'm just going to kind of play it by ear. So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. And please don't be hiccuping again. I just had hiccups like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They were so bad I had to take 3 spoons of peanut butter all throughout the day just to make them go away, because they kept coming back. You know, and I hate it when stuff comes back. You know, it's always annoying when stuff comes back. Anyway. Move upward through solid material and emerge on top of it. One of the most creative abilities. And you wouldn't think, you know, because it's such a simple thing. But man, you would be surprised how useful this can be. You can even set up things to ascend through to gain height when you especially need it. Like if you have the right surroundings, you know, like you can take logs, just freeze them in midair. Well, that's like an ability later that lets you do that, but we'll get to that when we get there. So, whenever you're not sure where to go, look up and see. There might be a ceiling. If there's a ceiling, you might be able to go through it. You also might not be able to. You can't go through every ceiling, but it'll tell you, you know, if you can or you can't. So you might see, like, 2 ceilings right here. I'm gonna try this one first. See what we can do. And this is just an instant boost in height. Like you're not expending any resources for this. You can do it as often as you want. You don't have to wait for it to recharge like you did in the first game. Stone axe, actually. Well, this one's been used a little bit, so I'll just drop that one then. And go ahead and do it here. Boom! And it's nice that they put ascend at the top of the menu. It makes sense that it would be at the top because you're moving up. And meanwhile, Fuse is like down, Ultra is to the right. I mean, that's kind of, you just get used to it or whatever. But, hey, hello. Hey, hi, hello. Would you like to be obliterated, sir? Because I can make that happen for you. I do like the music that plays in the shrines when you battle. It's got sort of that weird kind of Chinese feel, like Okami almost. So it's really cool. Let's see, we go to 6 here, and boom! I noticed that, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus had that too a little bit. When you would catch a Pokemon, it would make, like, a really cool, exotic sort of sound. I always like those sounds. I don't know what it is. Guess that's why I like Karate Kid 2 so much. Anyway, Construct Bow. Yeah, your inventory space for weapons is very limited, so especially with bows and things like that, so you'll find very quickly that things aren't what they seem. We do this, that should... What did that do? Oh, that lowered the platform over here, so we could ascend through it. Otherwise, not much of a way to get around in here, so... You gotta do. Right now, a lot of the shrines that we're doing, they kind of just have one way to do them. So you'll be kind of pretty much locked into doing it the intended way, as they put it. Let's see here, we have a moving platform we can jump through. Time freezes also when you're doing this, so don't worry about like missing the timing. Like if you see the light and you press the button, you can go through. You don't have to do it like your like horizontal momentum won't matter, or lateral momentum, I guess, whatever. Anyway, there it is. The end of the shrine. And around we go, and once I get more stamina, I'll be able to actually run around this thing instead of traipsing around it like a 2-year-old girl. Like, what? What does being 2 years old or being a girl have to do with your ability to run? I don't know. I mean, being 2 years old, it might be harder. Anyway, I said I was going to skip these. I saw a screenshot online of, like, the text here saying something different than what it usually says. It said, like, not the way I would have solved it, but something. And then it used, like, an acronym. So I don't know if that actually happens, because I can't imagine it does. It'd be hilarious if it did, though. You know Nintendo, they're always taking people by surprise. Yes, my mouse is clicking. Sorry about that. Okay. I see you've restored some power to that new arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should now open for you. Well, that's what you think. Okay, so I also missed this my first time playing. Right after you get the Ascend ability, turns out there's a place right here where it's just begging you to use it. This thing is just overhanging right here, like, wouldn't it be cool if I could just jump up there? But screw that. Use the Ascend and just jump up through it. I mean, well, that is what you're doing, you're jumping. But you're also ascending. I don't think of it as jumping, because it's not really what it is. Like, jumping, you wouldn't get that much height. I don't see that over there. I don't know, I'll have to check that out in a second here. This is the other piece of armor. It's not much, but at this point in the game, like, it's better than nothing. It also gives you cold resistance, level 1. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. At least not for the time being. There will be cold level 2 eventually. Can I even get to that right now? Yeah, surely I can. Well, anyway, let me just head over this way. Yeah, I think it actually forces us that way. So now that we've done that, I'm going to double check where I'm at here. Oh, hang on a second. I don't think we have everything here yet. See? It's very easy to forget. You still have Ascend. You can still go higher if you want. Let's do it. Let's see what's on top of this thing. Oh, I would recognize that anywhere. It's a Korok seed puzzle. Instead of picking up the rock like some pleb, we're just going to use Ultra Hand to stick it in there. But there's actually another way to do this. You know what? There's another way to do it. Watch this. Get a sword. Use the rock to the sword. And then put it away and just stand there. Wait. Work? Pretty sure this works. There it is! Look at that. That's I just learned that today. I'm so excited I gotta show that. Man, that is ridiculous that you can do that. It actually counts it. I don't know if just any rock would work. Like, I feel like it has to be that rock. But I'm surprised that the game actually considers it to be the same rock. It's like, that's crazy. Alright, where are we gonna come down to from here? Maybe... I mean, I guess we can just climb down. Yeah. Sometimes the prompt doesn't show up for you to climb down, and you have to, like, kind of shimmy around a little bit. So... Oh, God. I didn't mean to do that. Wow. How did that not kill me there just now? Jeez. So there's another treasure over here, but these constructs, like, my second playthrough of this, I've died to these, like, 4 times. So I don't have, like, this might be the point. This might be my first death over here, because these can be a little rough. If you can, like, whittle it down so you're only fighting one at a time, then it might not be so bad. But, like, even with the armor, which I had the second time, I still died to it. So, the armor's only going to do so much. And the first thing they're going to do when they see you is start fusing weapons and using them on you. So, that's a thing you will have to worry about. Ooh, I think I want to go down there. Freezing water. Probably drop down right there. I think I'd be fine. We'll worry about this fall damage situation here. Yeah, so this is totally optional. Like, you don't have to do this, but I want to do it just for the sake of showing it. Besides, I think, like, if you're looking to 100% the game, I think the treasure chests might count. I have to go over that again, actually. Wait, sorry about that. There we are. He's gonna come up right away, and he's gonna go over here and do this. So what I usually do is like come over here, because you can grab these flame emitters before they have a chance to get to them. But you gotta be kind of quick about it, so grab one, and then maybe like Ultra Hand the other one. Just try to make it so that they can't get to them. And as long as you hide back here, actually we'll probably pull this in and actually activate it. Well, don't activate it while it's pointing at you. Do this right here. Yeah, they're trying to come after me here. It's that one. Oh, no, he's... Okay, alright. Maybe I should have just gotten rid of it. No, he's fusing it. That ain't good. Okay, alright. This guy's gonna do a lot of damage if he gets a hold of it here. See, and now that guy's got flame emitter, so that's not good. And now I'm out of stamina. Yeah, can it get any better? Can it get any worse? I'm not sure what the answer is. Here. Oh my god, stop moving! Jeez! Oh, trying to aim at you. Good lord, man. It's like we're playing the Lost levels all over again. Here it comes. Yeah, see, I was running. I still couldn't get away from that. Might as well eat something. Maybe we can try to survive through this. Just try to stay at full health anyway. It's like... Oh, jeez. Didn't even stun him that time. Like, there is some room to kind of maneuver around here. And I have a flame emitter of my own, but it probably would have been smarter. Am I using it right now? Yes, I am. Okay. It would have been smarter to put the flame emitter on a shield. Because then you could have just had a constant stream of fire going out after them. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, my battery's dead, so... Oh god, set me on fire. And again. And again. Okay, I suppose I could stand up here. Maybe I'm still... Oh yeah, that's right, you got arrows. How could I forget? Boy, we're just burning through that food though, aren't we? It's just I'm trying to stay safe, because it's really very easy to... There's an arrow right there. Are you the one that I was doing the damage to? No, you're not. Jeez, see how much range he has on that thing? And he just holds it out. Like, you can't do that. Okay, we got rid of one of them. That's good. Well, the rest of this we can just do with arrows. Preferably fused arrows. Maybe even better. And you get consistent headshots. If you want to go real crazy, you could try fusing an amber, but I wouldn't recommend wasting valuable stones like that. It's hard enough to get these arrows. Oh my god. Seriously. He just shot my ass. I wasn't even keeping an eye out. Wow, we were actually winning there. We were pretty close, man. Oh, but game over just like that. This is what I mean, though. Fortunately, if you do get a game over, you'll get your supplies back. Basically everything that you had before you died, or before you even went into the fight, you'll get it back. So all my arrows that I had before, I got those back. I wasn't really paying attention to how many I had at the end of the fight. But I think the key is really going to be just getting rid of those flame emitters. I have to fuse one of my shield, that's what I have to do. That's probably the smarter thing to do. Go ahead and switch your weapon now, is what you should do. That way, when you're in there, you're just ready for it. You could, like, maybe try to sneak over to it before they see you. I'm not sure how you would go about doing that. So, fuse weapon, fuse shield. There we go. And now, all we gotta do is just hold it out, and there you go. So you can actually hold it out. I was saying earlier you can't do that, but yeah, yes you can. Just make sure that they don't get it, and then all you gotta do is just fuse it. There you go. And watch out for the guy with the bow. That's the one you really don't want touching you. Get out of here. Alright, who wants to go first? Who wants to be tortured first here? Yeah, you get rid of the flame emitters, you control the fight. That's all there is to it. Oh, but see, also flame emitter shields break really fast, so... what weapon am I using? Oh, this flame emitter weapon. Okay, sure, do it. You don't have to just use shields, you can use this too. But watch out for your battery. See how my batteries run out? Flame emitter is another Zonai device that only works as long as you have the MP to power it. Or the battery, whatever you want to call it. Now he doesn't even know I'm here. He seems to have lost track of me. And there you go. Even the music shut up there. Alright. He doesn't even see me here. Doesn't help that the sun is in my eyes here. Okay, so another thing that carries over from Breath of the Wild is if you're at full life, then it doesn't matter how much damage something does. It'll only take you down to a quarter of a heart, always. There are certain enemies that can bypass that, but you're not going to be seeing those for a while, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. But that's why I kept eating all that food, because I was trying to stay at full life so they couldn't kill me. There we go. Jeez. So dying once is not nearly as bad as dying 4 times, which I believe is how many times I died last time. It really is just getting to those flame emitters first. And that's not all there is to it, but that was enough. Enough to save me a little anxiety there. So, opal. Like I said, probably not worth all the trouble it came to, you know, the trouble it took to come over here, but, no. Oof. Alright. So we gotta get back to the Temple of Time. How are we gonna do that? Well, fastest way is just gonna be to keep moving forward. Oh, this is also funny. On the map, it'll show you where you just died, and if you run over it, it says RIP. Rip the run. That's just what happened there. Anyway. I've never actually gone to this one before. Like, this early in the game. Yeah, you can totally get to that. Oh, and there's the birds right there. Yeah, sure enough. Ha! Okay, so this is another Zonai device. We'll talk about that in a minute. Let me just go get this first. Bump, 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 bump. Just gonna jump right on up here. Wow, there's one up here too. So, fun little thing about these birds is you can actually... Oh gosh. Flame emitter shield. Well, that's going to break in like 2 seconds anyway, so what I'm going to do is actually get rid of that, and I'm going to fuse this to it instead. Fuse the wing to my shield. Why? Well, I'll explain more on that later. So these are the gumball machines. They're also known as device dispensers. Any of your Zonai devices that you have in here, most of these that you get are going to be coming from these things right here. What you do, and this is why I was saying you can never have too many Zonai charges, you basically put a number of these in here, preferably 5. You'll get the most bang for your buck if you use 5. And if you have large battery or large Zonai charges, you can use those and you get even more. But yeah, this will just dispense a whole bunch of these. Like, look at this. So we got a fan, we got a wing, so now we have wings anytime we want, flame emitter anytime you want, and that's really the key phrase here, anytime you want. Anywhere you go, just about, you can kind of just take these out. Portable pot, like that's really good. Portable pot's good for cooking, like just anywhere you want. But it's also good for fusing to a weapon. You can use it to mine. So if you're ever like in a situation where you need to mine, but you don't have any rocks fused to your weapons, you can fuse a portable pot to one of them, and that'll work just as well. And since you don't really use those that often, you're probably going to have more than you need, so why not? My duties today are complete. Oh, this is a rarity. It is unusual for me to receive visitors here. I assume you will require Zonai devices to descend the mountain. Would you like to use the device dispenser? I just did. I'm fine. No need. Do you want to, like, sleep until the morning here, or is this fine? Oh, that's so beautiful. The green sky. Like, you don't think of green as being like a sky color, but man, darn if it doesn't work, let me tell you. In fact, maybe I could use this to make my thumbnails. I need a good shot of the sky, and I wanted... Well, actually, I was thinking maybe pink, but I guess green could work, too. My Breath of the Wild thumbnails are what I would only describe as maybe chartreuse. Yeah. That's a pretty nice shot right there, though. Let me see. What have we got in these pots here? Yeah, let's find out. So usually when you see these wing devices or whatever, they'll be on like a ramp like this where they can take off. And how these work is really not that complicated. The first time I saw them, like, I didn't find these ones. There's ones that you see later that you almost have to use. And but I didn't understand how they worked, and I tried to fuse 2 of them together because I thought that's what you had to do. Actually, all you have to do is just stand on them. And they'll fly off. And there you go. You got yourself a nice little ride here. Look at this. Man, I tell you what. Wait a minute here. Let me see. Just checking the scene here a little bit. Did I get you? No, I didn't get you. Well, maybe I'll get you later. It's just too far out of the way. I won't do it. There's a couple Koroks that I missed. Actually, I missed the other Korok, the one that you ride across the thing. Anyway. These don't last forever, like it will disappear after a time, but it is a nice little way, since we don't have the paraglider yet, to kind of get around. And even after you have the paraglider, they're still useful. If you walk on the right side of it, it kind of turns to the right. And if you walk on the left side of it, it turns toward the left. But keep in mind here now that we don't have a safe way to land yet because we don't have the paraglider, so make sure you try to get this thing to the ground at a decent angle, or else you might end up having to jump off of it. I mean, you can jump into the water, and that's why all that water, I think, is there. So just in case that happens, like for new players, to kind of have a safe way to get off if they can't manage to land it. Oh, I need to explain why I've used that wing with my shield. Some people probably already know. Well, we got inside. Only now. Oh, the closed door's complete. Are we good? Are we good here? Alright. Here's the thing. If you jump, not just a regular jump, but like a shield jump, like you're about to shield surf, check this out. Wait, no. Wait, put your bow away. That's why I had my bow out. That's why it didn't work. Okay. Oh, told me just had a shield surf there. So, if you go to shield surf with a wing, you'll actually jump so high that you can go into bullet time in midair. I don't know if it's too soon to do that, but let me try it. Yep, like, see there, just off of a jump, I was able to go into bullet time. But maybe that was easy because I was going downstairs. Let me try it on flat land here. Here we go. Yeah, see that? Just off of a jump, you can go into bullet time. You can only do that if you have a wing fused to your shield, so it's worth noting. I love that little trick, though. I don't use it at all, and I know I should. It could be useful in very many situations. Anyway, it's the Magatama. Seems like we're back at it here with the Phoenix Wright crap. Like, don't touch me with those fingernails! I look like the number 9! What do you expect me to do? Well, we got a cutscene. Let's do it. Oh god, it's my girl. You know, I heard people complaining that her outfit is too revealing. It's like, dude, Marl from Chrono Trigger has the same outfit. Nobody complained about that. But jeez, when did we get so, you know, prudish? I don't know, man. She looks great, man. I'm sorry. Jeez, wow, what is going on here? It's just infusing my hand here. Where are you going? Don't come back, please. Tell me where'd you go? How the hell did you change your clothes so fast? Why the hell are you dressed like a chicken? Wait a minute, that's 2 different movies. What am I doing? Recall! Oh, we get it now? I thought we had to do another shrine to get that. Wait a minute here. We have to do another shrine to get, like, a heart container. You know how that works. If you play the first game, you know. If you haven't played the first game, maybe you don't know. Oh, recall! The ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. This ability is, quite frankly, one of the craziest things this game has to offer. You can do some ridiculous crap with this. What you just saw, it's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was a sort of echo, one that reflects her sheer will. That you've now been given this ability. No doubt it will prove important. But first... Okay, so I think we need to actually go in here and try to open the door before it'll let us do whatever we gotta do next here, so... Yeah, see, we got water down here, so you have a nice safe landing. But yeah, see this right here? If only it was turning the other way. Well, guess what? We can make that sucker turn the other way by using recall. Just like that. And now watch. It goes backwards. It goes back in time, literally. Like, this is nuts! I mean, can you imagine the implications here? This one's also going the wrong way. This is one ability that, yeah, you will have to kind of wait for it to recharge. Actually, no, I think you just... It only lasts for so long, so... Oh, actually, make sure you get up there and... Get up there, get up there, get up there! There we go. And make sure you turn it off when you're done with it. Yeah, you don't have to wait for it to recharge, but you do have to consider that it only lasts so long. Like, you can't just do it forever, because that would be impossible, basically. Just go all the way back to the beginning of the game. Push. Push! Come on, Daniel! Push! Push! Alright, get in! We got it! Oh, man. Oh, I can't do it. I'm not strong enough. It hurts too much. This door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. And you won't have it, sir. You remain in a weakened state. You're not strong enough yet to open it. But there is one more shrine on this island. There you can get another blessing. You just warned me there. Like, seriously, I've been on this island long enough. If you add that to the other blessings you added in the shrines and offer them to the goddess, you might just find your way forward after all. So it's basically the same as the things you got in the shrines in the first game. You know, you get 4 of them, you trade them in, you get a heart container or a stamina refill. In this case, you'll be required to get a heart container because you need it to open the door to advance the story, so all the blue marks on your map. You can travel instantly to any of them. I'd suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Yep, that was where we first woke up, and then we saw those things in there. They were turning around, and I was like, I know we have to do something with that, but I can't get up there. So yeah, fast travel, thank God. Oh, that is one of the best things ever. Like, it takes time and all, but still. You're forgetting you don't have the thing. It's like, even if you're in water about to run out of stamina like this, you can go to the map and fast travel and get your ass out of there. So, I want to actually go back and get this Korok that I missed. It's right over here. Somewhere in this area. Like, right there. He's going to fly across over here to here, and it's going to be cool. I'll just meet you over there, then. Because it might take me a little time to get there. Okay, so I guess while I'm here, I might as well, since I'm on my way to the Korok, I can go ahead and demonstrate a couple of things here. Or at least one thing. So, when you're going across a chasm like this, normally you have to build a bridge, right? Now that we have recall, we can do something different. We can send this back in time. So what you can do, use your recall to send it over there. Not your recall, but your Ultra Hand. And then bring it back. But right now, you're just kind of playing with it, seeing where you can send it. But, if you do that, and then send it back in time, it'll go along the path that you just sent it on, while you're still standing on it. And, you might twist a little bit, but, yeah, it'll just take you right across. So you can, like, make your own moving platforms. You can do so much stuff with this. It is ridiculous what you can do with this. And how close are we? Yeah, we're pretty close. I reckon I can just walk the rest of the way. I don't need to cut again here. So, oh, I almost ran my stamina bar out again. That would have been ridiculous. I've said the word ridiculous like 8 times already now in the last half hour. Maybe we could put a cork in it. Well, there I go. I just did it again. Lovely. Well, we can grab more supplies while we're here. Still haven't really seen those beetles around anywhere, but like most of them are kind of right here in this area by the temple. But they're always usually on trees. I just don't know if they're really, like, usually what will happen is what you have to do is set up a fire and sleep till morning, and then they'll spawn in. So if they're not there, that might be why, if you're, like, specifically looking for them. I didn't feel like going to all that trouble, so I didn't, but, you know, they were getting pretty close here. And I wonder if those bird eggs have respawned. We should, check it out. No, they didn't. These poor birds gotta get back to having more sex so I can have more of their kids. So if you come over here, you might notice, just before you get to the river, that you have to cross here. So yeah, it's right over there. Oh man, never forget this sight. I need to reach my friend! What is that? Whatever could it be? Well, if you get a little closer, you find out. It's a Korok wearing a giant backpack that's way too big for him, and why in the world? This is awful. Where's my friend? Huh? You can see me? I'm a Korok, one of the children of the forest. I was traveling with my friend, but we got separated. Damn it. Oh, my friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though. I can't move. Ah. Get used to this. You'll be seeing it a lot. You can use your Ultra Hand on him. Not Recall. Ultra Hand, I said. Recall is on the left, which makes sense because Rewind is always pointing to the left on a VCR. Of course, most people don't use VCRs anymore, so maybe that's just something. But yeah, if anybody ever complains about the controls in this game, well, don't say anything because they're right, but also maybe ask them if they've ever used a VCR before. But, well, that doesn't disprove anything. What am I talking about? Anyway, you get this guy on the hook, Yeah, just send him right over. Yeah, he tells you that his friend is like sending up a smoke signal, so you'll always have that to go by if you're not sure where the friend is. Now, let me see something here. How high up is this? Can I get up to this? I think I can. Yeah, so, like, we could use a hook and get ourselves across, or, actually, if it's gonna work, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, you can just shield surf on these. Yeah, that's another thing I didn't know for the longest time. Oh, I know now. I'll be doing plenty of it. So, shake him off there. Carry him over to his friend. And there you go. You don't have to send him all the way up to his friend. There's a pretty wide range that you can bring him in on. Like, if you bring him in on a vehicle and he's still attached to it, you don't have to detach him. Like, you just leave the vehicle there and he'll still give you the seeds. And sometimes it'll, like, cut like this and put them next to each other, just so that they're always together. Which is nice. Oh, we got in that one. There's one more that we kind of do the same thing with down here. To get to this island, there's one right here. I don't know how I missed this one, because I was just there. Actually, we can... I was going to say we can jump down to it from up here, but no, that's too high. But this is also kind of a long walk, too. I could just come back and get this one way later, maybe. Nah, I don't want that to be like the last thing we do in the video. I'm just going to go ahead and go to the Room of Awakening here. We're really close to getting off this island, or this group of islands. So I'd like to go ahead and at least get to the point where we're set to do that. Even if we don't necessarily leave right at the start of the next video, we can at least be set up for leaving. Alright, back in the first room here, let's take a look here. Yep, there's our wheels. That's what we want. And in order to get to those, we're going to have to ascend first. Not a problem, we got this nice handy little platform right here. And now we pretty much do what we just did in the other shrine, which is say, or well, the other place. It wasn't really a shrine. Get ready to go ahead and jump on the next one. Yeah, this actually applies to both wheels, the backwards time here. So I wasn't sure the first time I did this, like, was I going to have to do it separately to each wheel? Like, turn it off on one wheel and turn it on the next one? But no, it turns out it works on both of them. Maybe because they're connected in some way that I just didn't notice there just now, but whatever. That's just one less thing to worry about. So we get in here. And this is our fourth shrine. How about that? Easy as pie. Tell you what we'll do, though. I think we might do this next time. Yeah, we're gonna do it next time. I hate this. I hate stopping every half hour like this, or every 40 minutes or whatever. But, like, because I'm so used to Ace Attorney where I go for an hour. But I don't want these, because these are going to be, like, daily. They're not going to be like Ace Attorney where it's twice a week. So it's a lot harder to get video to keep up with the schedule if I keep making long videos like this. Even furthermore, it's harder for people to watch, you know, because, like, you don't want to take up an hour of a person's time every day. Anyway, so next time, see you then. Bye!